Oh yeah.
What the hell
Well,
did we do last time?
that's a good question.
We
Welcome
went.
to this is session 10 of Impulse Drive.
Yes. All right. So, all right. Let me try my best, and anybody else can fill in any potential gaps.
Yeah.
So, all right. Let's see here. All right. So we first started off. Sorry, I had to turn. I had to mute the stream because I heard myself. I didn't want to hear myself.
Hmm?
I don't like. I don't like listening back to myself. But. Okay, what we did was yeah, okay. We made it to well, we were already on yeah, I'd say okay. Okay. We started off in uh Tad's room thingy in the thingy, the pleasure palace or house. Um house the pleasure house.
Yeah.
Um and um and I believe we were going to from there head over to the for the address that Ozzy got, or Ozzy and Luna got, um, uh, and that was the first. Obviously, there was more information that Tad and Dr. Theo got, which was regarding some sort of junkyard and some people taking our person that we're looking for, the male Luminite, the
Uh,
professor.
yeah. His name is Hawk.
Talk.
Hawk, because he is a moth person, and they are named after moths.
Oh, okay, right. Um, Yeah, he was taken by somebody we don't strictly know exactly who. There's been speculations. Um, but um, so we went about starting at the address. The address happened to be in the Palikuta district, which is where the Grim Crest drive strongest right now. Um, we I think first we encountered a person who was who looked sort of like a monkey of sorts.
Yes, they were trying to do mugging shenanigans.
Yeah, but we managed to sort of incapacitate him and had him tie him up and drug him so he wasn't didn't pose a threat, and so Ozzy could take him in for a to collect a bounty.
Yes. So and I mean so, well I think there okay so I know Dr. Theo threw a EMP grenade kind of missed
My eyes.
and it hit pretty much everything, including the allies. Um, and Ozzy's thing that well, you didn't miss, but you also hit everybody else.
That was collateral damage, yes.
So Ozzy, his eyes were, or his eye was knocked out of commission for a little bit. So and after that, oh yeah, Ozzy got some information out of him regarding the motivations of Grimcrest currently.
Yeah, you use
And
spike.
yeah, the brain spike, yeah.
E.
So and the information that he got out was that they are oh shit. Okay, they were looking for junk and
money, parts, and
I think that was it. I can remember.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. And then, oh yeah, there was like a little flash of orange from Ozzy because of the move that I have. Um, um, the Tempest thing.
Uh,
Oh, and there was a moment where he had to shout. Well, we fought off these. I don't remember bat-like things. I don't remember exactly what they were.
yeah.
Oh.
We were going through a tunnel, and there were drop hoods on the ceiling, which are lizardy bat critters. And Luna wanted to try and get a sample from them, but we were a bit clumsy with it and kind of woke them all up. Luna technically got her sample in the sense that there is one currently attached to her.
It's very
And
friendly.
Yes.
well,
But Ozzy shouting during that triggered her being panicked and freezing up. But we did manage to, disperse them reasonably enough and didn't seem to attract anything worse, so that's a positive, I suppose.
I suppose it was akin to hearing a large cat growling or something. It's like, you hear that? I'm getting away from that.
And yeah, I think we were sort of getting out of the tunnel and such.
You basically just emerged into Palakuta itself.
Yeah, because we'd been able to get public transport some of the way, but then we'd had to make the rest of the way on foot, and that's... but we did collect a bunch of mines, I think.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you said mind.
So maybe those will come in handy.
I thought you said mines with a D. Like, oh, I guess we'll get those too.
Okay. So next step, let's go through the hooks for each of you.
My first one is from my modification, and it's that it often betrays my mood, basically making her a moth mood ring.
Moody moth.
Yes. I'm a pacifist at heart, but I'm scared that by experiencing the violence of outer space, it will change me. Fear of my mother reaching out to me / bringing me back home to give up on my dreams often causes me to freeze or lose focus. And my order is being hunted by the Night Strike's plume. I must stay incognito.
Ooh.
Very good.
Okay, next. Right. Ozzy's past paints a target on our backs. I will help him leave it behind and find peace.
That's
Second
what he
one.
thinks. Yeah, go on.
Ooh. I stole from the Revenation Syndicate, and now they are after me. And I have slight romantic inclinations towards Dr. Lillian Luna, and the others don't know it yet.
So they are slowly
will
becoming more and more aware. This is very
we,
obvious.
we suspect. We very much suspect. I will become obsessed with mysteries to the exclusion of dangers around me. every few hours. They can be small mysteries. I just like to hyper-focus. I'm physically heavy and sturdy, used to a higher gravity. I can be flimsy and apply excessive force to things if I'm not focused on my movements. And I worry that Tad is prone to indiscretions of the no-trousers variety, and this will cause us trouble.
Very true.
Mm-hmm. And then, guess that's me. Again, there's me to go. All right. I can no longer perceive as others do. As for my sensor pack, I can no longer perceive as others do, and am susceptible to EMPs and other high levels of electromagnetic sources. There's that one. I have 2 leads, one storm, one bounty. And my other hooks are Dr. Theodophilus knows of my dependency on painkillers, and I must not let anyone else know about my addiction. Dr. Lane's naivety will put us at risk or potentially put us into dangerous circumstances. They need to be taught to understand the dangers of nearby systems. I didn't do it this time. Yay! I mean, I didn't do the thing. Never mind. Almost did it again. I had a vision of Bordrock's face, and I relived the horrors of what happened to me and my family. He has my daughter. I must take measures to stop the Grimcrest Company before they can do further harm against me, my allies, and my daughter.
And that is getting very close.
Ooh. Where are we at currently? I think we were getting close to the apartments. I don't remember.
Yeah, you have just emerged out into into the somewhat ruined streets of this district. In the distance, you can see armed thugs talking to each other while presumably on guard. You know the way to the street that you need to get to. This place is less of a bombed out ruin than some of the areas surrounding it, which took a lot of damage when Palikuta was kind of being fought for, back when the government actually gave a shit.
How close are we to Ozzy's old apartment?
You could probably get there in about 45 minutes.
Okay. Well, eye on the
45 of your Earth minutes.
Earth minutes.
Earth minutes. Earth minutes.
Of your Earth minutes.
Earth minutes. The H is silent.
Earth.
Yards. Why do they call it Earth when there's no F in it? No, that's a joke for another time.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, why do they call it Earth when there's no F in it? That's said in character.
Oh.
F in Earth.
I don't know, Ed.
Yeah.
That's a joke. You just basically threw it at a brick wall.
Yeah.
It's a dialect issue.
We're both from Iate.
I meant more the fact there isn't an F in it.
Indeed. You seem you're looking for something, Ozzy. Yeah, your eyes are darting around the place.
Oh, yes. Remember what I said last time? We need to be careful. We're in deep Grimcrest territory. They could be watching from anywhere. And remember, even through this guy, even though I have this fake, even have this mustache, and these aviators,
We still don't want to draw too much attention to ourselves.
yeah, they'll still. Some of them they'll probably still recognize. And this time I don't know what they'll do. They let me go last time, and who knows why they did that. This time I don't know what will happen. I don't know if they'll come after you, or I don't know. So let's just keep it careful. And my old apartment's it's about 45 minutes away from here, but it's a longer walk than but we'll eye on the prize. Let's focus on where we need to go.
You wanting to drop by, or
I don't know. I don't think we have the time.
okay?
I want to, but maybe find something that's left.
Maybe
That was out.
maybe we could do that after we find the good doctor.
Yes. That's what I was thinking.
That implies that the two doctors that you have with you are both evil.
I prefer the term morally ambiguous.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. My light got turned off. I can't see.
Oh no.
With...
Oh, no, it's
News
Grimcrest.
rebooting again. You gotta push a paperclip into that little hole on the side of one. It is the worst reboot switch ever.
Oof.
It came something. I don't know how the hell it came unplugged.
Poltergeist.
A poltergeist.
Yes.
Oh god, ghost geese. I'm dead. I'm dead.
The most violent kind.
Oof.
Perhaps with those thugs up there, we could try and skirt around, at least to be able to get the drop on them if anything goes wrong. Obviously, if we can avoid them entirely, that would be even better.
Wait, there's somebody in front of us? And
Yeah, you've seen that there are some thugs on watch.
Oh,
Roll a
okay.
scope it out on this one, which I have expanded with our most recent
Delicious.
advancement.
Go for it.
Oh, other screen. It is a
That is a
10.
10, which is a success.
I think it's 3 questions. So I would go for
Yeah.
what is our best way past? Is there a hidden danger in our near future? And who or what could be a useful opportunity?
Mm.
So, your first question was, what is the best way around, like past?
Yeah.
If you were to go through some of the abandoned buildings, you would be able to bypass them entirely.
Okay. Second question, is there a hidden immediate danger? What I'm thinking about is, are they organized enough that they've got someone with a long-range rifle on?
No.
Or have they got someone hiding behind, I don't know, a lamppost because they're super skinny?
Yeah, it's Skinny James.
Extra skinny.
It is likely that they could call for backup. Other than that, you don't detect any other nearby armed individuals.
Okay. And are there any useful opportunities present?
That's a tough one.
The answer might well be no.
Hmm.
But I was thinking, that one's carrying an interestingly modified gun.
Well, they would certainly have more and more up-to-date information on the Grimcrest company and what they're doing. So if you were that way inclined, you could use them as a resource.
Okay, so we can either look to avoid them or we can look to interrogate them.
Mm.
Folks, if we want to go sneaky that way, or these guys probably know something someone's putting there. Maybe have a chat.
Does Ozzy recognize them? Is there anything I can roll to recognize them? That they look particularly,
Roll.
Probably.
Just roll 2d6 flat.
You've probably got some bounties.
Oh yeah, but I'm just referring to other parts of Ozzy's past. 2d6 flat?
Mm.
Fuck, whatever, okay. God damn it.
They might be new hires. You don't recognize them.
Do you gain any benefit from your artificial eye on that?
No, I mean it's a flat. It wasn't in any particular role, or it wasn't any particular thing. So it wasn't any of my scope it out stuff. So
Yeah.
so paranoid android could pretty much give me that if I wanted to. But that's already been covered though. Up-to-date information. Well, about regarding it. Well, they might know something. We already have an idea where to go. Let's see here.
I mean, I'll defer to you guys if you feel that taking them down is the best course. I won't stop you.
We're kind of in a hurry, a bit. Naturally, I would normally any other situation, I just waltz up to them, you know, convince them to go away very easily. But I don't have. Wait, I don't have. We don't have time to do any try to convince them, right? So you said you got a basic idea. I mean, we can always go around. What did you see there? What did you see there? Dr. Pio.
All the buildings on that side look pretty abandoned. Windows are all smashed, there's no lights in them. It's a good cover if we just wanted to sneak around the side.
Well, I could have told you that.
Yeah, but, you know, point is, you've got choices.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Sounds like a good plan to me.
You've got choices. Sounds like a good plan to me. Which one?
I mean, I would always prefer not to, incite violence, but I know that as much as I dislike it, it's not always an option.
There is a breed of people who do not understand not inciting violence, and if you want them to react in any way, you have to. Because they can't speak your language and you have to speak theirs.
Yeah, like Aussie.
Yeah. Aussies are very good at that.
I'm fluent.
Surely there must be some people around here who you still might know, Ozzy. This is this was your old manor, wasn't it?
Oh, yes, it was. It was this district. I roamed around this district. This was the place I've lived, and not like the district I lived in. I lived in this district my whole life since I was a kid. So we keep an eye out. As far as old friends, some I lost some friends along the way. Some died because of the nature of this place. Some went into hiding, but and after what happened to me, a lot of them dispersed, either dead or gone into hiding, or
Well, there must
gone
still
off
be
planet.
yeah, there must still be people here. Like maybe we could not use them, but like maybe it could be advantageous for us, like to kind of let them know that like in case we need a helping hand at some point.
Well, remember, I did call. I did call Strix or Strig.
Oh, of course,
What's
yeah.
the name of Strig? It was Strig, right? I called him Strig. That's right.
Yeah. Was
Uh,
he the wasp better?
yes. The bounty hunter trainer.
All right, cool.
Yes. He would help if I call. And I don't know where he's at currently. But it would be nice to have a little bit of extra. I wonder if Lucky Jimmy is still around.
What they call him, Lucky Jimmy?
Because he came out of an explosion and he only lost 2 fingers, so everyone calls him Lucky Jimmy. What they do when they need a bit of luck, they go, they do finger guns, Lucky Jimmy, and he does finger guns back, and he goes, I give you luck.
Oh, it's a luck gun. Fair enough.
He did it to everyone at Ozzy's wedding. It was Very sweet.
No. Oh, look at Jimmy. Nice fellow. Really good at avoiding death. So if there's anyone who got out of this situation, it'd be him. But I wonder if he's still around. He went dark. I don't. Then his number. He on his comm link. He must have changed it.
A shame.
Mm.
Ozzy, what is the likelihood that, with a bit of a shakedown, as it were, to these miscreants over there, that it would intimidate other people into leaving us be as we traverse?
Yeah, I can do that. Part of
Bring
my
it.
worry.
Because if
What's that?
Are they wearing like gang colours or anything that would be useful to have?
because that's a reason I could see engaging them having value. It would allow us to not have to try and skulk everywhere, which would obviously save us a little time.
Hmm.
Yeah,
But
either scare others or make us look like one of them. I mean, you can do that. Tweet your follower meter and you can be fine.
yes,
All right. Well,
So, Mark, what would you say that the Grimcrest company does in terms of having colours or anything of the like?
the people who are with them, they don't really. I guess like some of the more green people occupying, because there are people first they start out as like secretly infiltrating a district, and then kind of kidnap people. They would probably be wearing not particularly conspicuous clothes, and so maybe perhaps some of the new recruits, like the people who, like the lower ones wouldn't have the information that more in members would have. So like these would be the ground bottom tier, like muscle to handle stuff on the streets. They wouldn't have any identifying colors, I would say, due to the nature. I don't see it. I don't see them having any identifiable clothing, at least. There could be like a tattoo on their necks of a particular interesting symbol. Maybe, I don't know, spikes and knives, or a circle similar to. All right, it's not the chaos symbol for Warhammer.
I don't think I can get a tattoo anyway.
Yeah, you have to shave your.
I mean, I can paint myself.
No, you have to shave it. It's in their uniform code.
They have a very spiky, very blade-like tattoo on their necks. Thorny blade, like, yeah.
Okay, Mark, I want you to come up with a name for what they would call that.
Are the grunts?
Well, anyway. What do they call the tattoo?
The tattoo?
Mm.
The Sacred Mark.
Okay.
That's lame. That's lame. So name to call the tattoo. God, this on the spot. I'm not good at this.
I want to
How about
suggest
the-
razor wire, but
call it the Grim Sigil or something. I like that. The Grim Sigil.
Okay. The Grim Sigil.
Oh wait, I actually have completely forgot. I actually have a logo for this. Hold on, let me refer to my shit. Wrong one. Click this one. Beep beep beep. Okay. All right, so it's not blade-like. It looks like this.
Complete
Hold on,
retcon.
How the fuck do I say this? How do I save this? Okay, all right, let me just. All right.
Print
I don't wanna
screen
go
it and
through-
crop it.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing right now. 'Cause I'm not going through the hassle of trying to save this damn picture another way. All right, here we go. That. But the hand, it's not the black smudge, but the red handprint.
Okay.
No, it's not the Brotherhood from Elder Scrolls.
So where would they wear that?
On their necks.
Okay.
The left side specifically.
The left side, the next. Alright. Yeah, so that is what you see.
I don't
And,
think we can steal a tattoo, Ozzy. What?
Well,
I mean, we could.
one
but
of you
it'd be
can.
Pretty grim.
Steal a tattoo.
I mean,
That
one of you is a
tattoo?
hologram right now.
That could work. Tad, do you have any of that makeup that you still have on you?
Yeah. There's what do you want it? What are you wanting?
As much as I really don't want to put that disgusting sigil on my neck, it could be an opportunity, and I'm not. Granted, I just could walk up there, but I don't want to give myself away.
I'll disguise myself as a grunt wearing a turtleneck.
Okay, but I don't have as better chain. Only kidding. Yes, I do.
I'm not wearing a turtleneck, for starters.
No, but that would be part of the disguise.
I mean, it could be. I suppose. I mean, I just. All right, I need it. All right, so I might have to ask you to put that sigil you see on the left side of our necks, and
Okay.
there's a particular way they do about things. Well, you could probably just talk yourself into that place, no problem. But
Sure.
there's a chance they might not be Because if we're disguising ourselves, and there might be a chance that they might see through your lies, due to. So you need to have some sort. You need to have a level of aggression. That's the only way these grunts know how to react.
Yeah.
Especially if somebody's wearing something of their own.
Yeah, I can be aggressive. I can be aggressive. I don't like showing it very often, but sure. You're what? Sorry.
If things start to break down, I will be there. You know how I do.
Yeah.
I'll just be imposing. I can do that. And Dr. Theo, if you carried yourself a certain way, you could scare the shit out of a lot of people.
Okay.
And that's what we're going with. Just be scary.
Is there any large object of street debris that I can just carry like a big fucking club over my shoulder? Like an exhaust pipe or something.
Make a volatile roll.
Oh dear. No.
Oh no.
You find a piece of rebar poking out of a piece of plasto concrete, and you try and pull it out, but it's kind of stuck in there, and you can't really detach it from the rest of the building.
Hang on a moment. Let me just check what I brought with me. I might have a solution to this. I do have a solution to this. Slides his hand around the back of his head to where the top of his back hole stands. And withdraws a 4-foot heavy-duty katana. Would this do?
Where? Oh, my microphone fell. That will do. Where the hell did you get that?
Well, I've had it for a while. It's sort of one of the ancestral weapons of my people.
Oh. I had to sit down and learn more about your people.
I'm not very practiced with it, if I'm honest, but, you're supposed to have one. It's like a traditional thing.
I'm glad to know that. I gotta learn more.
And I can tweak my disguise so that it looks like I've got scars across my throat to make it so that I don't have to speak. Because, let's be honest, I'm not very good at being aggressive.
Okay.
I understand.
Thus, if I make it look like I've got vocal cord damage, they won't expect me to.
Indeed.
Look.
And if any of us, well, I mean, we're all kitted out to get by these guys without a fight, no matter. So if we ideally, may I ask you, Dr. Luna, should Ad's nice slash mean approach to talking to these guys not fail, I would go in with the intimidation. If that does not work, do you think you'd be able to sort of convince them with mind stuff to
I might be able to do A little bit, but not much, unfortunately. But at the very least, I can try and poke into their minds and get a feel for perhaps any personal weakness. Or potentially shove them away.
If you do, Luna, would you be able to, like, if you find anything decent in someone's head, would you be able to stick, like, psychically give us a clue?
I probably can, yes.
Cool. Right, who wants to take the lead on this?
And I will add to my other unique ability trait that I can commune fully psionically.
Okay.
Cool. All right.
That's cool.
Let's head up. And remember, look imposing. Wait, did you already put the stuff on their necks?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotta have to wash that off later.
They've drawn it. Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess Ozzy will take the first approach up there, and then sort of like kind of like gesture Tad to walk up kind of next to him, as well as and then gesture to
Mm.
stand in a position or walk, like also basically just a line formation. It's still sorry. Slow motion. Oh, cool.
You gone, robot.
Oh god.
Hello? Oh, much better.
Oh, thank God! Fucking Discord. Yeah, I was just saying. I was thinking. Be funny to have slow motion, cool walk up to them.
Yeah.
Reservoir Dogs music.
Yeah. all of us with our fake mustaches and big aviators.
Should we plant a small explosive in the street behind us so we get to them?
You do have manners if you want.
I mean, that just happens that's a natural thing that occurs in this district.
Oh.
That vehicle behind us, it might explode.
Maybe let's arrange for it to explode.
I forgot that I was going to show the that Grimcrest logo on the stream. Let me just do that.
That's an idea. I'll join the stream.
How dare you?
Listen. I will support you. Get supported. Ha ha ha.
On my Twitch recap, on my Twitch thing of the most views, I have a lot of hours on your stream, Cora.
Good. Thank you.
Yeah, you're like in second place.
Only second.
You're sitting behind Jerma. I mean,
what?
I like Jerma. I'm sorry.
I'm insulted.
But you're not that far behind him, though, to be honest.
Very so. This is refusing to be aligned. Okay, that'll do. Yeah, there we go. Thank you for the squid,
Yes.
Jerry.
Oh, good.
I thought you said quid. What did he pay you?
I mean, he could subscribe to my channel again. Although I don't think I've ever gotten any money from that.
I mean, oofed. Can
You don't have to do that. Alright, so you move forward.
Yep.
So you are all in disguise. Okay. So what is your plan here?
I'm
Got
gonna see here. Oh, we should have discussed what we're gonna say first. That would have been help. All right.
I mean, are you going to say something?
So I think the plan is, Tad, you can. I want to see your regret. I want to see how aggressive you can get. So you can. You take the lead in the start, and if they start to get a little bit heated, I'll assist. I'll back you up.
Yeah.
With my extra meanness.
I'll use my raw sexual energy
Oh no!
to
But
be
sexual-
the meanest boy. Oh no, I don't mean it like that. I just mean just oozing that level of aggressive charisma. They will fear me. Yeah.
Your sexual Tyrannosaurus.
Nice. I am intimidated myself. Theo just kind of pulls the welding goggles down off his head and uses them to hide his eyes with. It's the most sinister he can look.
Right, so
All right.
we heading in.
All right.
Where are
We're
we?
heading over.
Where are we heading in?
I think we're approaching the guys
Yeah.
at the front. Yeah, hello, my fellow kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're going to talk to these thugs?
Yeah.
You.
I suppose we'll try and see if we can bring any information from him.
Yeah.
Okay. Can everyone please roll roll slick for me?
I'm at disadvantage from applying my Hawk class session.
Yay! Ozzy, you have advantage.
Oh, okay.
Could I use criminal contacts, or would that not apply here?
You can use it when you start talking.
8. Yeah. How goes it, boys? Working hard, or are you hardly working?
What's it to you? You're not my boss.
What? Oh, this guy is hilarious. What's your name, son?
Son, you look like you're third of my age.
Well, what can I say? I keep up a youthful appearance.
And how are you?
Actually 63.
Yeah, who are you?
Oh no!
Who am I? Who am I? I am Chet Biscuit. Surprised you haven't heard of it. Surprised you didn't recognize me with my glasses. And I think we
So do you want to have that
Wait.
be your slick roll, or do you want that to be your criminal contact roll?
this will be my criminal contact roll.
Okay. Then roll another one for
If you'd like me
for
to roll
just
again,
basic
yeah.
slick. And I'll
Okay.
have a look at the criminal context move if I can find it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, 12.
Oh, nice.
Ooh,
Okay.
nice.
Your disguise and the way that you carry yourself and present yourself as a fellow thug is flawless.
We
Okay, so yeah, you can choose one
So
from
is
the
it-
list.
okay. Criminal contact.
Either it's not quite what you need, you have a complicated past with your contact, or there are strings attached.
Hmm. Well, since last time I had a complicated past with the contacts, I think this time strings attached.
Okay. Alright. Alright, Chet, I haven't met you yet. Maybe there's some things we can teach you. Show you the ropes. Yeah. Show you the ropes, like.
Someone told Jimmy. Timmy. Someone told Timmy.
What was you? Well, what can you show this old duck?
Dunno. How long have you been around here?
Well, I've been around there a while. So is my crew. And let's just say we don't always like to make a big lasting impression. Sometimes we like to keep things under the hood. You dig?
Oh, I dig. Shut up.
Yeah, this guy gets it. What's your name?
Vespa.
Jasper?
Sure, we'll go with that.
Or did you say Vespa?
I said Vespa.
Oh,
Ah, Vespa. Vespa. You're a alien of good taste. So, here's the deal. See, we just out of character, we're after information on Hawk, aren't we?
Sort of. Also, I think wording it as of current goings on, it'd be better so that we're not leading straight out the gate, that we're hunting for somebody.
Yeah.
Because if they're not behind his kidnapping, it's a bit weird that we're looking for him.
Yeah, that's it. So here's the deal. See, we've just come back after a dangerous time abroad. Wanted to get the scoop on what's been going on around here. You help a brother out?
Yeah, sure. Hey, now. Not so quick, Vesper. Remember what I said. Yeah. Good advice there, it was.
Hey Vesper, what's this guy's name?
That's Big Dick.
Big Big Dick. Oh, I've heard a lot about you.
Ozzy is
We're well acquainted.
Are you the son of Large Richard?
Vesper Big Dick, yeah, okay. You've just read Vesper Big Dick.
That was
Ozzy
supposed to have
is-
an episode in it.
Ozzy is resisting all his muscle reactions to avoid face palming.
Vesper and their Big Dick. Yes.
I think it's a vehicle. A Vespa, I mean.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
ER, I think.
Well, you can always. I'll drive a car called the Big Dick. I mean, it's gonna be slow as shit and really crappy, but
Yeah, they don't call me that.
Yeah. Well, these people will go, oh,
They call me that because I'm an asshole, that's why. But, speaking of which, maybe, I can help you if you help me.
what do you need help with? Large.
Oh.
Large Richard.
You look like a person who can possibly get his hands on some useful stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Do you have anything
Yeah, maybe I am.
that maybe could be considered to have recreational or entertainment purposes? So on your character, you actually have an
I don't want to
item.
talk to them. I know.
There is an item that is associated with your archetype that you have never used.
Yes.
It's called illegal drugs.
Yes.
That's easier
So,
than me rolling
yeah,
plans within plans. Go for that.
So, yeah. I've
No.
got some of what you need. Yeah. Yeah, I got
He is
some
a
of what
long
you
way
need. Yeah. We've got the finest deep blue. Makes you feel like you're swimming.
How do I know that it's good? You haven't cut it with anything, have you? He like leans
you-
down and squints at you.
How-
I imagine this guy kind of looks like what is his name? The scientist in Lilo and Stitch.
Jumba.
Jumbo. He looks kind of like that.
Jumba. And
A little less cuddly.
Mm.
yeah. And what does Vesper look like?
Oh, actually, I think I
An actual Vesper.
perfect.
an actual talking Vesper.
Sure, no. I'm waiting for the Paradox wiki to load because I know the perfect species portrait for it. Oh, but it's not loading. No.
No.
Come on. There we go. See if I can find that.
Oh. I was like, wait, that's not it. I was like, oh, it's a yellow Vespa. And they nicknamed him Bumblebee.
Not a transformer.
But it's like
Yeah,
it's a fleshy transformer instead of machinery. It's just meat.
Oh, lovely.
I think that's just a pile of genetic goo at that point.
Yeah. So here's the thing, see. It's like you tell us, you give us the scoop, and you'll get a nice high for the evening. What'd you say?
You might also pitch a tent for the next 12 hours, but don't worry about that.
I mean, Deep Blue is good shit.
That's what
Makes you
Vesper
feel like
looks
you're swimming. And you can't. Oh, it's not come up for me. Yeah.
I posted it in Discord as well. It doesn't seem to have loaded in Roll20.
Oh, there we go. All right, yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Enough for you and your little friends. Make you feel like you're swimming, and you can't coat it with anything, otherwise it dilutes the colour and makes it terrible. Just like
you can coat it with copper sulfate.
Taddle sort of. Yeah, but then you just may as well just take a bump off copper sulfate. Yeah, have a little rub of that on your gums.
If you mix it with copper sulfate, it reacts and turns green.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah. Trust him, he's a scientist. Big Ursa's a scientist. Is the finest Big Blue cooker in this part of Yate.
Oh, suppose that makes sense. For a moment, I thought you'd been brought in to work on the ship.
Well, he's got multiple uses. Although what we do keep him around for is he rips the heads off of nasty little Torags who try and step up to us.
Why
Won't have too many of them around here. You've been outside for too long. Yeah.
Well, that's good to hear then, isn't it? Big, sizable Ricardo and Vespa.
Ask him what's up with the ship.
What's happening with the ship?
Oh, we're getting it put together. It'll be done in, I don't know. I think the last time we were told it would be ready in a few hours.
Yeah? You're moving some cargo?
Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah. Ooh,
Yeah.
exciting. What you
that
stealth
shit was real hard to get to. But, well, we finally got our way in and out without being spoiled by the powers that be. So maybe we can import our own shit from now on. That'll be some nice roller down the road.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Ozzy's gonna sort of crack his neck and just keep listening, but
yeah.
Oh,
Someone to say, Piccolo.
And I guess, or maybe not. It wouldn't be that extreme, but go ahead.
Oh no, Dad'll just hear the neck cracking and just go, "Oh, do you have something to say, Piccolo?"
Would you call me?
Yeah.
Wow.
Reference.
Ozzy rolls a that one on fucking improv. What did you call me?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Piccolo, the best character from Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I know you. I know who you're talking about. It's like wait, what did you say? It's like, you call me what? Well, I guess Ozzy's going to cross his arms and look angry.
Yeah.
Or at least not look angry, not angry, but just like Piccolo, just
Disapproving, I
Yeah.
think, is the.
yeah, disapproving.
Yeah. It's proper angry sort of this one. Proper nice once you get to know him, but proper angry as well. And this one would sooner tear out
Just
her own
like,
throat.
you know full well I'm Bassoon, not Piccolo.
Ah. Lovely stuff. When do you think you'll set off?
Maybe we should have called Vesper Piccolo. Hey, no, there's no need for that.
Hey, yeah. Vesper is a beautiful name.
Why, thank you.
Yeah. Hey. Anyway, so what else have you seen in the streets? What else has been happening?
It's been pretty quiet. It's a good job, I'll tell you that. We get to push around the locals a bit. If they got anything good, we can we can swipe it. And of course, every week we go around and collect protection. So
And what protection are you offering?
what do you mean?
Has anyone tried to muscle in on the turf?
No.
They'll never muscle in on this turf.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Ozzy deep down knows that's very true because nobody's gonna fuck with the Grimcrest at this time. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've heard anything from above?
And have any of their quote unquote investors fallen through lately?
We got some, instructions per usual from above, as it were. And, well, it's one of our exports.
Can I? How can I do this? I wanna try to keep it subtle, to to have, or I can just ask it myself. But see. Hmm. All right, I guess. All right, I guess I'll just ask it. Suppose you wouldn't you wouldn't happen to know anything about what happened about a year back about about when we first arrived, in this to do what we did here. Uh, you wouldn't happen to remember anything that happened back then, did you? Because I wasn't there, and I wasn't there. I want to, get the. I think it'd be interesting to know about and nice, cool thing to see how we came into this district. Get anybody good?
We had a lot of cleaning up to do. Yeah, I wasn't working for the boss yet back then, though.
Grimcrest
Yeah.
do slavery, right? This is out of character.
That is. I mean, I didn't think that deep into what they do regarding that, but it makes a lot of sense. They do some sort of level of slavery. They do trafficking of. I guess that is slavery. They traffic people, and their inner workings are extremely not nice.
Yeah. Luna will sort of psionically say to Ozzy and Tad, ask them if they've had any new livestock lately.
Yeah, so had any new livestock coming?
Not in so many words. Yeah, it's been pretty quiet.
How many children did you take in the last year? Do you remember?
Who are you, a cop?
Hell no.
Luna will also then project into our side's heads. Might want to follow that up with, the hands reach into the small engine spaces better and such.
Well, I do say that the hands reach into engine spaces a lot smoother than ours. Not as expensive to keep around.
That is true. But I'm not on that job. We certainly had a couple of folks to move around though.
Oh yeah. Anyone interested?
We got the moth thing that we sent on the ship. There was the guy with all the legs. He got killed because he tried to fight back. And there's the one with the tentacles. That one's working on the ship now. Doesn't know fucking anything about it though.
No? Well, Sounds like you really got your work cut out for you.
No, I told you. This is a cushy job.
Cushy job. Yeah, proper. Proper jokers.
I wanna. So is Brain Spike something that it will be known that the target's been done by or done? Like if I were to use it on a target, would they know that I've done that?
But it depends on the wording.
I think if there are more than one of them, because of the way we've previously described it, it has a pretty like obvious effect to someone observing. But if you are the target, it doesn't.
But who's running the operation with the ship?
That's Paizo.
Since we've gone back. Paizo. Where can we find Paizo?
In the junkyard. Same as ever.
In the junkyard.
Is he gonna
Fantastic.
create?
What?
Is he gonna create a tabletop game?
Yeah, he's working on finding a path.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean what about finding the stars?
No, we know where they are.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like he really runs in the shadows. So, fantastic.
I don't think Shadowrun's made by Paizo.
Yeah. Oh no, I was just like buddy doing a tabletop one. I could have said anything. Yeah. Well then, gentlemen, it's been emotional. So he shakes his hand. As for you, and you two have a fantastic evening.
They each take a snort of the stuff you gave them. And sit back.
You're not supposed to snort it. You're supposed to infuse it with... you're supposed to burn it in an incense burner and let it fill the room. Snorting it is just bloody... you just do what you're doing.
I know what I'm doing. You stick to your own biology.
Yeah. Right, alright then. And unless there's anything else, when they're a little bit away, Tad will sort of quietly say to Ozzy, "It's alright. It's alright. It's just sweets, crushed up blue sweets. It's just blue sherbet."
There's something I really want to do.
You could have gotten them high, and instead you've now made them just angry.
I've just made it hyperactive.
I was trying to get them. I really wanted to get a situation where I could use Brain Spike in there without the other person noticing. Because it was especially on the topic of when they were talking about the quote-unquote livestock.
You can use it on Paizo.
That's true.
Yeah.
The grunts probably wouldn't know. Like I said, like Ozzy would know that the grunts wouldn't know any more than they're allowed to.
Yeah.
Since we are not in danger and such, may I roll recover?
Yes.
I'm also going to do so. I think I got some. I actually just remembered that my Brain Spike was discharged and I did not recover it.
Oh, that's a success.
Yeah. What was recover again?
Stalwart.
Yeah, it's plus Stalwart. You get to choose 2. You can heal I'm knocked out, On an ally, you can heal just a scratch or I'm rattled on yourself, or you can ready a move, weapon, or piece of gear that has been discharged.
I'm going to ready my brain spike, and I am going to. Oh, I can't use any other ones. I'm not hurt. Nobody's knocked out. I guess. Oh, I guess. All right. I guess I'll just recover my brain spike.
Yeah.
Now we know that. Well, presuming that we walked away from them.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Now we know that. Well, now we know where our friend has been taken.
Indeed.
Yes.
We
Wait a
also
minute.
know some tech that would help the reclamationists is potentially aboard that ship.
Which ship? It would be up in the space elevator, right? Out of character. I mean, or is there other ports around?
No, the point is, like they were talking about essentially using the ship to smuggle things and people, and the space elevator is heavily controlled. The point of this ship is to have a ship that has been constructed in the junkyard from spare and scavenged and stolen parts that can evade the authorities and they can use for their own ends without being spotted.
So now we know who has them. There will be not. Don't need to go into the apartment now, so we just head straight to the junkyard.
Yeah.
Which direction is the junkyard from our spot?
It's not quite on the opposite side. It's kind of at like a 45-degree angle from you.
Okay, that would still be in the opposite direction of Ozzy's old apartment, correct?
Wait a minute.
I'll say that Ozzy's old apartment is kind of a bit of a detour from it, but not on the opposite side.
Okay. All right. We can hit that place when we come out of junkyard then.
With these guys, I would prefer they didn't know where we're heading.
Well, do they know where we're heading?
They can watch us if we walk off.
Yeah, I say,
And Dad has pissed them off, or will piss them off when they try the snort, and it really stings. That's gonna be a very unpleasant experience.
Yep.
You do not want to snort citric acid and baking powder.
No, you really don't.
Maybe their biology will.
Lovely foam coming out of your nose.
Yeah, it will clear your sinuses, but it will hurt like a motherfucker.
Maybe their biology will is lethally toxic to them.
If you're lucky. Yeah, I would suggest that we walk off in a different direction. Find an alley to slide down, and then double back.
I was about to suggest that we gotta lose any potential trail.
Yeah.
But now I gotta take these glasses off, look less, and they'll recognize sunglasses.
Okay.
And I guess yeah, Jerry's still away right now.
Yeah, we'll take a bit of a winding detour before heading our way to the junkyard.
Alright. You spot a couple more of these thug guards. One or two are moving. It's unlikely that they're on patrol, but more likely that they're running errands or doing other things. Most of them are lounging about. Some of them are sitting at food stalls, being run by meek, kind of residents of the district, who essentially like give them anything they want.
Yeah.
Are any of them noodle stall?
Yes.
I'm going to go and sit down at the noodle stall.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what is it to roll to resist? Resist the call of the noodle.
Ozzy's gonna try to and kind of gently grab his arm before we can head over to the noodle stall, and he just shakes his head.
New hook.
That's not good.
Cannot resist noodles.
I know a good noodle place outside of district. I will take you there. You will love it. I know you will.
Oh,
But
street
you
food, authentic street food.
Not in this district. It's not authentic. It's dirty.
Oh.
Yeah, I thanks to my enhanced sense of smell through my tongue, that they smell of food poisoning. Let's put it that way.
Oh.
And
I can fix that, but
You just take some antibiotics when you eat it.
I don't want you to get sick from this food, because you're gonna feel, even if you have an immediate way to help solve that problem, you're gonna still feel with something.
oh, that's fair.
It's honestly hard to tell if it's an intentional thing to get petty revenge, as it were, and be a little bit inconvenient, or if it's just that the quality of what they're working with is very bad.
Probably a bit of both around here, I think.
Yes, 100%, all of the above.
Okay. Another time then.
There's another district somewhere about, let's say, probably around where Dad's pleasure house place is. I'll take you there after we're done here. And
the street
after
food or the pleasure place?
no. That is not the kind of place. That's not a place I frequent at all. It's not my kind of place. But it's in the same district as that.
Okay.
But it is not that specific building. It's called what the hell? I'm terrible with spontaneous names. Geraldo's They're all those spicy noodle cuisine palace. It's long-winded like that.
That sounds like a multicultural fusion. I mean,
Yep, Geraldo's spicy noodle cuisine palace.
Yeah.
To be fair, that's because the translators aren't very good at translating the language of the owner. That's as close as we could get in universal speak.
Yeah, I mean, in some kind of, in a language that is, similar to kanji or something, when written down, that would only be like 4 characters
Yeah.
long. All right, well, I'm going to take a quick break. We will come back in 10 minutes.
Yep, and I will
Okay.
use this as an
Alrighty.
opportunity to find out what might have fell over because I heard something.
Oh, no.
oh.
Uh-oh.
See,
So, yes. You narrowly avoid the noodle stand.
We narrowly avoid the noodle stand.
Yes.
Bugger.
Are we still around the back of the tech swap shop kind of market?
Not really, no.
Fair enough.
You haven't been since you fought the guy in the alleyway?
Yeah, that's alright.
As we're walking, Ozzy's probably going to keep continuing to be a little bit alert still, and just anxious
Mm.
about walking through this area.
Yeah, I mean, keeping alert is probably a good plan.
Yeah.
Do you want to go past your old apartment?
Going past it?
Yeah, you going to visit your old apartment or like anything?
Well, it's technically kind of on the way to the junkyard. So he hates to waste time, but he really wants to return there. And
I don't mind this doing
what was that? Yeah, the mouth.
Yeah, sorry. I said I don't mind us doing that.
He's gonna. My old place is on the way to the junkyard. I kind of want. I kind of want to check it out. See if there's anything left.
You want us to come in with you, or?
You can. It's all right. You can come in. It's better than being on the street, being
Yeah. I can understand.
It's all right. Hopefully. Well, I mean, who knows if there's any squatters there or not.
You didn't leave anything useful like a hopper car in a nearby garage, did you?
No, I don't. I don't really own a garage. I don't really have one. The apartment's not that big. It doesn't really come with those fancy necessities, especially not in this district.
Yeah.
Not in this area. I parked my ship at normal place to more secure place up there at the space elevator. You remember the Vagabond? That's where I parked it whenever I had to.
Yeah, that's quite a trek from here.
It is, but once you get out of this district, you can take public transportation. But it was
Does
small enough.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Question for the Space Master was: does anybody use vehicles district?
Yeah, I think people use vehicles in this district generally. Smaller vehicles that can make their way past things. But it's likely that the gang has some of the larger ones. Kind of your car-sized things. You might end up with some of the yeah.
No. It's a fallback.
Definitely. A lot of them look like trash, but they are around. I mean, some things are extremely rich, right?
Extremely.
Then let's keep an eye out for what ones look vaguely functional. And
There's always a Subaru Impreza on every scummy estate.
and then let's
It's got a big spoiler and it belongs to the drug dealer.
I suppose
Yes, but in this case, it's an antique.
we could try having a look at Ozzy's old apartment in case there is anything of use left there. And then head to the junkyard.
You're likely to find even more vehicles there, but
Well,
whether
yes,
they're
but
functioning.
it's that case. Yeah, I was going to say, is the problem is, do they work?
Oh, Space Master, are we back on Twitch?
We are.
Oh, okay. There we go.
All right.
Yeah, if you we'll head in with you. Obviously, if there's any rooms you'd rather us not go into, let us know.
Right.
I wouldn't have rented it to someone else. Like, is this trespassing?
Not really.
I mean, this place is kind of lawless. Is it trespassing? Yes. But the only law is what you pay protection for, so...
Fair enough.
And mostly, people don't fuck with the gang, so you are paying for protection from the gang itself. It's a protection racket.
Yeah.
But if you did actually break into somewhere, that would essentially be considered, moving into their turf and fucking with their shit. Which is why the protection rackets often work. Because they have a good reason to actually protect the people who pay for protection. Would someone like to roll just 2d6 straight to see if you can find any vehicles?
Okay.
9, partial success. Okay. Can you roll? And this is the first time we're ever going to roll this. Can you roll test drive?
Oh, what do I got to roll? Or who is going to roll?
Who is up to you? How do you roll test drive?
What does it do?
It determines the capabilities of a vehicle you find. Let me search for it in the PDF.
There we go.
Test drive. Plus slick.
Yeah.
All right. Ted, you two, you do the honors.
Say that again, like that. It went like the Discord did. What would you like me to
Oh.
roll?
Roll plus
Slick.
Slick. Yes. Slick. 10.
Hey,
8.
Now, what you are looking for is... Oh. Okay. I will give you a choice here. You can either... because on a 10 plus, that is a success. Actually, this move even has options for a 12 plus.
Yeah.
But yes, on a 10 plus, you get something better than average. So this would be a vehicle which is presumably owned by a gang member. It's up to you if you would like to steal it. However, you can instead choose to take a worse one.
Okay.
And how big of a deal it is will depend on how shitty of a vehicle you steal.
Okay.
So it's up to you as a group.
Yes.
So you can take a vehicle with 1 enhancement, no enhancements, or 1 weakness. Oh, or 1 compromise, I mean.
With stealing a vehicle whose driver, I think, and more specifically, how smart are these vehicles? Is it likely that the actual owner would have a button in his pocket and they can press it and the vehicle immediately drives to him?
we can't afford it.
Or is it more Star Wars style car where you really have to be hands, but it does fly?
I think they might well have a tracker on their vehicles if it's a high-end one, which would kind of explain, how I'm running this. But specifically in this area, they're definitely going to be on the Star Wars type way they've been, maintained for generations and are pretty bare bones.
Okay. So, what kind of a thing? Maybe a shuttle?
You can't have a shuttle.
I'm mostly thinking something that we can park around the corner and then get away in if we have to. I won't be surprised if we come out of there in a hurry.
Yeah.
You can't have any of the ones with spacefaring tags. So you can have a speeder, a passenger vehicle, or if you really want to risk it, a military vehicle.
Yeah, I think a passenger vehicle probably would be our best.
Yeah. So we're going to steal the bus.
I mean, a passenger vehicle could be a bus, it could be...
A taxi.
Yeah, it could be a taxi, it could just be, like a family car type deal. A speeder tends to be, your smaller things, so like, maybe a small sports car would be a speeder, but that would also be like your motorcycles and scooters
There
and
are
things like
poor
that.
robbers. We don't want a small sports car.
Yeah. Right. Let's steal the passenger vehicle then.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I suggest we find an inconspicuous passenger vehicle.
Yes, we are going to steal my dad's bus.
And
It's a Nissan Cube.
Yeah.
with a K. So would you like to take one which is which has a compromise, or one that is as is?
Hmm. One that as is.
Mm.
Yeah.
Then you have a passenger vehicle, as with the same stats as written there. You don't
Okay.
get if you took the compromise, you would have an extra negative trait, and you wouldn't have a strength on that.
Yeah.
So it might not be
The air
reliable, or it
conditioning's
might
broke.
not be inconspicuous, or it might not be spacious.
Yeah. The air conditioning's broke.
Yes. Which, I mean, that could be a negative trait. I give you the stifling trait. It's fucking hot in there.
Oh.
Okay, what does this thing look like?
Right, it looks like a long, like maybe not like one of the monorails, but or like the bloody space rails. Maybe like a long sort of van with multiple seats in it. It's like
It's a Range Rover.
yeah,
Sure.
kind of a longer Range Rover.
Okay.
I'm so glad I can fit in it. They keep making teeny tiny vehicles for teeny tiny people. Such a relief.
It's right. Let's hot wire this bad boy.
Yeah. One of the little landing legs on this thing has been replaced with one from a different model from a much smaller car, and it looks a little out of place, but it's functional, perfectly functional.
Fine.
Yeah.
Knowing that we were at some point bound to need to half-inch a vehicle that wasn't ours, may I roll plans within plans to see whether I have given myself appropriate tools
Yeah,
to get this thing running?
go for it.
Nine.
So what does that get you on plans within plans?
29. Ooh. Gonna choose one of. Won't take long, it'll do what we want. Yeah. Well,
Sounds like it's going to take long.
I'm gonna say I have provided us with a hot wiring kit that does what we want, but it takes 5 or 10 minutes to get it going.
Okay.
Whether someone intervenes and does a better job is their choice.
Mm.
Yeah, was pulled out
does-
about 18 different cables and connected them to a little Wi-Fi unit that he's tapped into with his comm device, trying to hijack the engine remotely.
I like that. Does Tad have any appropriate skills? I don't think he does yet.
Let's have a look. Do. Not in terms of like getting it moving again, but you can drive it quite good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then
Like he's the man you're having a high speed chase, rather than like knowing how to fix it.
Then you
What about let's see here. Maybe not. I don't know, because I thought about dig for clues, but I don't think that will really help here.
It might do.
with this car. All right, I'll give it a go. will. We're good to roll calculating.
Go for it.
All right. 1. Calculating as a 1, I think. Is it? Yeah. Oh.
Luna
9.
is once again confused that why doesn't this vehicle have the capacity to speak to you and such? Like, this is weird.
I mean, the new ones do. This one's quite old.
I'll post that. Okay. In order to help out, I'm going to inspect the vehicle. I got an ask 1. Okay. All right.
Here we go.
I can also choose to waste time to get an ask 1 extra question. Oh my god.
Huh.
I guess I won't. I don't want to waste extra time. All right. So in order to help out, I wanted to help speed up Dr. Theo's thing. I would say what has been hidden or obfuscated here. Like regarding what's wrong with the car, and why it's it's causing him to struggle.
Very neat parking job there.
Yes. Hey, I know how to drive it, not how to park it.
Okay. So what is hidden or obfuscated here? I guess the remote engine startup code is hidden. But also you... Oh, God damn it, why did you get it on? Alright, well, you've done 2 rolls. I'll give it to you. You also find that if you could get inside, you're pretty sure from the look of the way the dashboard and the controls are hanging slightly, it looks like this has been hotwired. And you could easily do it again. If you could get in without triggering any alarms or whatever.
Yeah.
I point that out to Dr. Theo. Go ahead. Oh, I thought you said something.
Would I be able to use telekinetic force to try and essentially undo the manual lock of the door?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you? Oh, okay. I mean, there is an upgrade. There is an improved version of that that will let you operate an object, a specific object.
I'll have you roll for telekinetic force.
That's fine. Yeah. Not a big deal.
8. Okay.
My intentions are muddled, and you get to choose one.
Ooh, what are the options?
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, you try and use
discharge the move.
You'd use telekinetic force, trying to target specifically the internal locking mechanism in one of the doors, and the door kind of just goes and there is now a large dent. It looks like the lock is completely broken. You could easily get in.
So I
But-
basically pulled the locking mechanism out.
Yes, but you're not going to be able to close this properly.
And just hold on to it as we drive.
Yes, you're going to have to.
I can weave some of my silk in a sticky configuration to try and keep it as closed as possible.
Perfectly sensible.
Won't be the most airtight of seals, but better than trying to hang on to the door itself.
Amazing. You can do that if you want.
Mm-hmm. Shall do.
Yes.
All right.
She did her best.
You did pretty well.
Yeah. Oh, it's covered in some kind of silk.
It's ooey gooey.
Hang on. Oh, Luna.
No, don't eat it.
Yeah.
Just let it air dry. It'll be fine. It might not be the strongest of adhesives in the world in this quantity, but it's better than us trying to hold an entire door on.
Yeah. Nah, fair point. You just have to hold on tight. Dr. Mac, any luck with the hot wiring?
Yeah, Mac. You were focusing on trying to remotely turn on the engine so that the doors would automatically unlock. But it seems like they've managed to bust inside, and Ozzy has pointed out that the dashboard has some loose panels, and underneath it looks like there's probably been some hot wiring done before.
Yeah. Well, it's a race. You start it before I do, and you win.
All right, looks like Ozzy's doing the hot wiring.
Oh my god. All right. Let's do this. All right. What do I gotta do?
Roll calculating. Or slick.
Okay.
Your choice.
I'll roll the calculating because I have one more than I would.
Because this is both a sneaky move and a move that could require technical expertise. So what was that? It was a 9. Another
9.
partial success. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, you do it, and the alarm immediately starts.
Oh no! God.
God damn it.
What do you guys do?
Get in the car.
Get in.
Let's go.
Can I
Probably
try
not
and
unusual in this
can I-
neighborhood.
can I try and pull the alarm wires out?
You can try.
Okay. What kind of roll would that entail?
I'm gonna make that volatile.
Okay.
I mean, you would have to shove past me, which
No, the thing is, this will be under the hood.
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
Okay, you can't even get the hood open.
Yeah. I have my fingers.
for the amount of time that he's doing that, Ozzy is going to get like, oh, come on, and he's just going to do it himself.
Okay. All right. You should roll volatile as well.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
no problem.
You know what? I'm just gonna I'm gonna say, Tad. What you missed is that there is a hood release in the on the dashboard that Ozzy just pushes. And then Ozzy gets out, goes over to the front, and just fucking yanks out the wires that connect to the horn, so the alarm immediately stops. You can, however, see there are some people running towards this area.
Go, get in.
No time to waste. Let's go.
Let's
go.
scrabble into the car.
Step on it, Ted.
There's Garvia.
Okay.
Could I use my my crack pilot?
Yeah.
Sweet. You control the vehicle or ship and make a move to attempt to avoid danger. You have advantage. Sweet. Things off here because I'm silly by. Stick. I have advantage. 8.
Okay. The streets are pretty fucked up, and you managed to get away, but you clip a concrete barrier on your way of escaping. Can all of you roll? Your choice of keep your cool, or act quick.
Is that slick and stalwart?
Yes.
Are they both slick?
They're both. There's slick and stalwart.
Oh, stalwart.
Yeah, it's your choice of slick or stalwart.
Ah, shit.
Ooh. But not the one I thought would fail.
You have advantage on that, Tad or Jerry.
Oh shit.
Remember, because you got the float like a butterfly thing, don't you?
It is on its feet.
I do. Yes. Float like a butterfly.
Yeah, float like a butterfly.
Yeah.
When you float like a butterfly. That's the description of that move.
Yeah.
Basically just roll another d6.
Oh, then it'll be a 9 then.
Okay. I mean, incidentally, looking at these rolls, yeah, I'll give you a 9. Fuck it. Okay. So we have partial success, partial success, partial success. All right. So you've all got partial successes. So on keep your cool, choose one if you, well, for you guys, and for those of you who rolled act quick, which is just Tad, it looks like.
Okay.
Yep. Choose one as well.
Okay.
You could all end up taking 1 stress. It's up to you.
I have a calamity.
Okay.
Ooh.
What's your calamity?
I'm gonna
I'll take a stress.
go for sod it. You suffer a terrible wound, illness, or debility. Describe what you have lost.
Okay. You are being shot at by the people behind you, and this vehicle is not perfect, especially with the door hanging off. So while the vehicle itself is basically impervious to gunfire, except from larger weaponry, you're not. So
Yes.
Can you describe what happens?
In a sort of stubborn attempt to try and keep this door on as best she can, she sort of lowered the window and is holding on the sort of windowsill bit to also keep it in with two hands. And unfortunately, that means that quite a lot of a couple of her hands are outside the window, and a bullet goes through both wrists.
Okay.
I'm just reminded of the of Ricky's car from Trailer Park Boys. How it's just a fucking piece of shit with no passenger side door or seat.
Yes. Very yes.
A shitmobile.
Pretty much.
I took one stress. And I took one storm.
Okay.
So both her lower wrists, obviously, with the fact that it's mostly only her exoskeletons protecting her, it obviously manages to bypass that and shatters the bones in both of them.
Okay.
Well, she's still got two hands.
Yes.
Do those grow back in your species? I'm fetching my tack pack and doing what I can with that field surgeon.
I mean, it can be fixed as much as bones can be fixed.
Yep, I have this painkiller. Just sticks you in the side of the neck.
Those
And,
motherfuckers.
Ozzy is thinking that's a good idea. He pulls out a painkiller.
And obviously, as a result of
Okay.
just
It's
having
social painkiller,
had
I think.
two of her hands paralysed somewhat, she does let go of said door, and it does unfortunately fall off.
Yep. Clown cars off down the road behind us.
Clunk, 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 clunk.
Maybe it deflects a couple of bullets as it goes.
Sure.
Okay, well, Theo's accepted one stress and is, going to work on with field surgeon, because I assume that this has moved you to I'm hurt bad, which at least he can cure with attack back. You're full of painkillers and at least stop you getting worse.
I mean, it's up to you, Laura, but I think you should take like some of the consequences of this should be like permanent or semi-permanent in some way.
No, the point is that essentially she's lost half her ability to use her hands, and even when they heal, they won't obviously fully function. So it's the equivalent of somebody else, normal as it were, having lost a hand.
Yeah.
Like they'll vaguely work when she's better, but nowhere near as good as they're meant to.
There'll be nerve damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Mechanically, Theo can take away the I'm hurt bad condition, which takes away the disadvantage ongoing.
Yeah, she's going to be mechanically. Essentially, she will be at full health. She just won't have the use of those limbs anymore. So yeah, I imagine you do your best to stabilize her in the back of the car.
I'll tell you what though, putting 2 slings on someone, usually the first question they ask is, how am I going to wipe my ass now? At least you're not stuck with that.
That's a fair point.
Do we want to go find a med bay?
I'll be alright. It just hurts.
Do you want to go find a med bay?
It won't hurt for long. Give it about 60 seconds, and the dregs will kick in.
At the minute, Luna's mostly functioning off the adrenaline.
Yep.
And obviously knowing that we've got a rescue to stage and stuff, she doesn't want us to be losing time.
Well, we get it. We can stop. We can stop at my old apartment. There might be some things left in there to help that out.
You don't know a backstreet surgeon who might just have some equipment I can use, do you?
I wouldn't recommend it. Not here. Like I said,
that's better than your first aid kit.
That's sterile, though.
Probably true.
I wouldn't trust many of the people in this district. And remember, this district is owned and ran by Grimcrest. There's no telling who would be even who that med bay is probably ran by Grimcrest, and if not immediately ran by Grimcrest, the person who will be person who does run the clinic will have their people watching them, and keeping an eye out. And that hologram that she has on, that's only a hologram, and who knows if they discover any more beyond that. And if they find out that she is who
she just doesn't. They just do a fucking X-ray and they're just like,
Yeah. So you got to keep in mind they already have Illuminite in their possession. What do you think they're going to do if they find out Luna is another Illuminite?
No, that's fair. I was just thinking it might be useful to get hold of some better equipment than I can carry an attack back. But you might be right. It sounds dangerous.
I'll do my best to heal them. We need to save this fellow and get that tech if we can. And she'll use flesh knitter as well.
Okay.
Because mechanically that's what she would do.
Yeah.
Partial success, so I now have disadvantage going forwards.
Okay.
Yeah, try to lose them. Make sure they don't find out where we're going. I'll tell you the directions of the place. Well, you've been there, but you might have forgotten.
Okay, what did you get on your roll for the driving? You got a partial success, right? Then you guys will get away. So what I imagine happens is you oh my god, would look exactly like that, wouldn't it? You drive for a while, and you get near Ozzy's apartment, but not quite to it because you're trying to stick to the areas where you can kind of hide the vehicle, and you find somewhere you can lay low. You throw a tarp over it, and you wait out a little bit while healing Dr. Lillian before, yes, you are basically right where you need to be to check out Ozzy's old place.
All right. Well, first, wellness check. How's everybody doing? Dr. Luna, how are you doing?
I'll be okay. It's just, well, it's going to be rough.
We'll see if. And what is her arms wrapped in like anything, or I know she used her fancy flesh knitter stuff, but like
you've probably got like some plastic bandages wrapped around her.
Yeah,
wrists
sort
or
of a
something?
two.
Stints and slings.
Yeah, the two lower arms will be sort of packaged, sort of in sort of a sling-esque configuration across her front, sort of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
There might be something at. Hopefully, everything is still there. There are some things I didn't take with me. Hopefully, nobody broke in for too long and stole these things. But there's some things in there that might be still in there that would help with all of our potentially all of our stuff that's going on. There might be some things that I left back there that would help us. And,
We'll need all the help we can get if we're walking into a ship being built to be able to get out of here sneakily and transport various illicit goods.
Yeah.
We're not exactly going to be a friendly bunch.
Theo.
Mhm.
In the chaos, you weren't really paying too much attention, but you find that one of the things that you pushed aside was an old like noodle wrapper with some noodle cups and chopsticks.
Oh, it makes me
Oh.
sad.
Oh, we'll get you your noodles. I promise you.
There's
go to
noodles on the plane.
I'll take you to Geraldo's after all of this.
Not noodles, it's spaghetti.
That's not spaghetti. Man, it's a person named Geraldo. It's a noodle shop. It's a noodle shop. Spaghetti shop. So let's head up. And I'm going to scope it out, but with my laser vision. I'm going to search through with I'm going to search via thermal and I suppose a sound as well. Like if I pick up any like distant voices coming from inside the building, and see if there's anybody there, even if they're like sleeping or whatever.
Okay.
I'd like to roll disciplined.
Ooh, what for?
For basically fighting through, obviously, this injury and such.
Oh, right. Okay.
And see how many holds she gets.
Okay, go for it. Oh.
I get none.
Oof.
Yay!
You cannot hold it together. Not... Well, I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense because you just yeah, stressful situation. You get your hands but permanently done for.
It was worth a try, though.
It certainly was.
Robot limb, anybody?
Oh, you could get one. You could certainly get one.
We just need to get paid though for a job. I'm gonna go ahead and roll my scope it out with advantage because that's what my scope scanner my scanner thing my eye gives me. So
yeah.
Nice.
Oh man. Okay, go for it.
I have 3 questions. Good God. Okay. Okay, let's all right, so what is my best escape route, way in. Wait, well, basically, let's say way in. What's my enemy's true position, and who or what here is not what they seem? Or actually, what should I be on the lookout for?
Okay. So in order, I'll answer them one by one.
Okay.
So what was the first one?
Oh, the first one was where's my best escape, or well, let's say way in, slightly, or way past, or whatever. Yeah. Yeah. Guess that all encompasses all of it. So.
What's your best way in? Okay. I guess your best way in is Well, answer me this. Would you still have your keys?
Probably.
That would be the simplest way in.
Yeah. But yeah, based on the other answer of the other ones, I wanna. I like he has the key, but there could be something else blocking his way. So that's what I'm also trying to find.
And before
out,
the key's in a fake rock, and because of all the rubble around here, takes a while to find.
Yeah. Oh god, true. Oh my god, that would be a nightmare.
Yep. It certainly would.
And
so what's your next question?
what's my enemy's true position?
You see through your thermal vision that there is no one in the building.
It's good to know. And I'm going to say, what should I be on a lookout for any potential like traps that are set, or particular like shoddy debris or shoddy like beams for potential collapse or whatever. Anything like that.
You do a sweep using like a spectrographic analysis, and you are pretty sure the windows to your apartment specifically and the front door have been rigged with explosives.
Yeah.
Why would that happen? Was it you?
What? I didn't do that.
Who wants to blow you up?
A lot of people.
Okay, fair, but who knew you when you lived here?
The Grimcrest Company. Was there any explosives near the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like right behind the door, there's some explosives.
Oof.
God damn. Oh, shit. Not good. I didn't. Well, good. Well, I got some good news. There's nobody in that building.
Other good news, there won't be anything of use either, because they wouldn't leave it in a place that was going to blow up.
Maybe this could be the explosion that we walk away from.
There is a
What?
chance to make it the explosion it looked like we didn't walk from.
Are the explosions rigged on the outside or the inside?
Inside.
It doesn't matter. Like, they'll see it.
Shit.
How How much collateral damage will there be if it exploded?
A bit. Some damage to the place above. Probably
Yeah.
some debris scattered across the street. Probably some Aussie scattered across the street.
Well, I'm just thinking, if there happens to be nobody in this building, it might be a lovely way to convince us that Aussie's.
Ozzy, yeah. Be a good place
He,
to fake your death.
He's kind of heavy breathing and just gripping, balling his fists really hard. Knuckles are white.
Luna is actively backing up.
He's not gonna snap out. He's not snapping right now, but he's just. I got things in there that I don't want to lose.
Are you sure that they haven't all been stolen?
They probably wouldn't have found them. Because they're more personal things at this rate. We have there's. Is there any?
Is this an apartment complex or a single house?
I think it's a. I was going with an apartment complex, of
Yeah.
course. Yeah.
Is there a fire exit on the roof?
Or a window?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, I could potentially fly up there and try and get in the back.
Bombs.
If they've planted bombs in the entire building, then
I think it's just my apartment. My old apartment.
well, they're not going to be expecting someone to come in through the back halls of the complex.
Dr. Theo, do you think you could disarm the bombs from a remote distance?
I mean, it really depends. There might just be a mechanical trigger, in which case, no.
Do we know
I
if it's like
can't
there's
see
going to be
why
a
they-
sensory trigger?
Unless they've connected up to like some wireless sensors or something that there's not really enough to work with.
Do you have any grenades left?
It's true, I do. I could roll an EMP grenade at them. It really does depend how smart it is. If the trigger is like smartphone clever, it'll shut it down. If it's just a switch, no, that won't do anything.
Did my scanning pick up what kind of bombs they are?
They are you're pretty basic fragmentation explosives.
No.
They're mines.
And they're mines.
Kind of.
Okay. Oh, okay.
If there's just a motion sensor pointed at the back of the door, there's not a lot to be done. But it's not a computer, it's not going to be hackable. It might be turn-offable with EMP. I'm not sure how I'd find out whether it worked or not.
Well, you could roll share expertise or scope out.
Okay. I've lost track of what share expertise is.
Plus calculating. You ask a question related to the topic, and the Space Master will give you a useful answer,
Okay.
or ask you to make it up. On a 7 to 9, the Space Master will give you an interesting answer, but it's up to you to make it useful.
10.
Nice.
Ten. What's your question?
Is a motion sensor of the sort that would be used on landmines or proximity explosives going to get shut down by an EMP grenade? Is it too dumb?
It would be shut down by that, yeah.
Okay,
It has
that's an option.
a very simple computer chip in it.
Alright, then we could chuck an EMP grenade through the window. That should do it. I would then strongly recommend throwing some paper planes through the window to make sure it did it.
What about this piece? I got a piece of rubble. Throw a pebble up there. I don't know if that'll be enough.
How many windows up is it?
That's up to Ozzy.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't planning on it to be a super duper high up. Just like a couple of story. There's a couple like 1, 2, 3, about 3, 4 floors up.
Mhm.
Let's say 3.
I reckon I can pitch that height. So have a go.
Okay.
I could. Wait, who's throwing it?
I'm asking if you want me to.
Oh, that would be volatile, correct?
Yeah.
Do you mind if I give it a throw? I got a good arm. And
Yeah, feel free. Passes it over, points to the little timer, which is just a dial between 1 and 10 seconds.
okay.
It's probably heavy enough to go through a window if you throw it hard.
Okay. All right. He'll try. He'll take position and tuck it up there into the window for it to go off. Let me roll my volatile.
I was kind of hoping you'd let me throw that clumsily and do something stupid with it, but that's fine.
Oh, yes, do it.
It would have just come back down on us, wouldn't it?
Probably.
No.
Bounces off the 5th floor window and lands on your head.
9.
Oh, my eyes again.
9. Okay. Ooh. Where are the rules for grenades? Firefight, area, messy, forceful, 1 damage, illegal, 3 uses, 4 harm. Yep.
And an EMP grenade does instead of dealing harm.
Yeah, instead of dealing harm, you can choose to disable it. electrical and energy-based technology used by your targets.
Yeah.
So if you threw an EMP grenade at a Luminite vessel, it probably wouldn't do much. If you've listened to Flintlock and Fireballs on their old April Fool's episode with the pretty fly, I imagine that's how.
Oh yeah.
That's how.
Is it
their ship.
Skyriders or something?
Yeah. Was it Skylords of Chantel?
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty bloody funny. That one.
Yeah, it's very funny. I like
Yeah.
the idea of the name is funny. It just reminds me of Pretty Fly for a White Guy. Okay. So you're throwing this at a window, right?
Yes.
Okay. The EMP detonates. There is a soft pulse of light. How hard would you be throwing it? Are you trying to get it through the window or to detonate at the window?
I want to hit the doors. Try to maybe angle it to get into the door, within range of the door as well. So I'll try to go in.
I don't know if you can do that.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Where does it land?
he's just gonna throw it directly at the window. I mean, if it doesn't go directly in to it, inside, then
Right. So you're trying to get it to go inside.
yeah.
Right. So it breaks the it breaks through the window when it detonates, and interesting choice, and
The wrong window in it blows up an orphanage.
well.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Well, the that would the thing is, breaking the window would trigger the mines. But then the grenade would go off when it came inside, so you would likely disable some other stuff in the room.
Oh well, all right then.
You've said it now.
Yeah.
So it goes in. I'm going to say it disables all the other mines except for the ones around that window. And so there's a fucking massive explosion.
Oof.
Oh dear.
Okay, so what do you do now? There is now a hole where that window was. And you can see smoke.
So that's one way.
Nice one. Any glass injuries?
Well,
I'm guessing you all were prepared enough to take cover from this?
Yeah.
Ozzy is going to reach 3-storm after that.
I mean,
Yeah,
his house just got fucking exploded.
And in the event, there's that flash, the storm unleashes or whatever, and it's just, and it just Ozzy just emits the same orange reddish glow, but it doesn't I'm not gonna say it breaks anything this time. It's not. But so he's going to rush up, ignore all the in a fit of like panic and rage and the whole thing that's just taking control of him in this moment. He's just gonna launch himself, try to go all the way up to his apartment, trying to barrel past any debris that would fall.
Yeah, you get to your apartment and it is pretty fucked up, but it looks like only like one side of it has been destroyed. The rest is intact, and as you barrel through the door, you do not get exploded thanks to the EMP grenade. Can you roll roll something if you want to search for anything in here, if you would like to?
Yeah, he's gonna search. And the storm. I did the lash out thing. That I do have advantage on whatever roll. That's the choice I wanted to make. But it was kind of like, yeah, I guess he runs in and from the storm controls him a little bit. He goes up and he searches frantically, searching like maybe like it's heightened.
So you're using the storm to have advantage on this roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Scope it out.
Actually, It actually says spend all of your storm at once. You need to choose 3 options.
Oh, I need to choose 3 options. Oh shit. Okay, let me oncoming storm. Where the hell is it? Oh shit.
You chose this ability. This is the downside of it. You have to manage your storm. When you release it all at once, when you reach your maximum, you lash out and you use it all. You fucking unleash it all because you can't control it anymore.
Or mark 1 stress.
Or mark 1 stress. Do you want to mark 1 stress? Or would you like to choose someone to frighten, someone to injure, and have advantage? Or do you want to break something instead of injuring someone?
God. God damn it. Alright.
If you mark 1 stress, you will still be at maximum storm.
I mean, Theo would have followed you up the stairs. Whether you have control to not lash out at him, that's on you.
That's fine. I mean, in this moment, it's like so much has been damaged already, and I guess in this situation, it's like he's upset, but
you
it's
could
like
damage yourself.
Yeah,
like you did when you first when Luna psychically made you activate it.
Okay, well, and then that is true. I'm going to choose. God damn it! I didn't think about that when I got this. That's like,
it's fun. It's a fun ability.
Yeah. You know? All right, I'm going to injure myself. I have it give it for advantage, and can I frighten a nearby animal or something that might be there?
To be fair,
Just
at
a
this
pigeon.
point, you're probably terrifying Luna even if she isn't there.
Yeah, I mean,
There were just some
this-
pigeons nesting in the living room. And
this activation of the storm is going to take place like from the moment the bomb goes off
That's true.
until you get up to this door. So, like, you can terrify Luna, and it would. I think that would make the most narrative sense.
Yeah, narratively that would make sense, and I just, yeah, Ozzy's gonna be Ozzy's gonna be really upset with himself. That he's going to run up. Or that.
I'm just gonna be upset with him at this rate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not something. It's he can't control it. He's like,
Does Tad know that?
he
And also,
I
like,
think he-
you can't
yeah, I
control
think
it
he does.
because you've been bottling it up.
That episode.
No, this is the thing. This is like this psionic stuff. It's something he said to Tad that he couldn't control it. He can't really control it. Before when he didn't have this stuff, when he loses his temper, that he would just act out like any normal non-psionic person would.
Any normal, non-psionic, raving lunatic.
So I'll take the advantage. I'll injure myself, and frighten Luna again. God. He's-
Yeah.
That'll go to. We'll try and comfort Luna as best he can.
Alright. Sounds good to me.
Yeah,
Go
she's
on, then.
sat sort of on the curb, huddled up, sort of hands over her eyes, sort of thing.
Rocking back and forth type of deal.
Yeah, full on sort of, this is too much sort of thing.
Okay. So yes, Ozzy, roll your scope it out, I assume, with advantage.
Yeah. Let's do that.
And you've damaged yourself, right?
Yeah.
Just move one step down the damage track.
Where is that? Just a scratch. Alright. Alright. Alright, time to scope it out. Oh god. Oh, I forgot to add advantage. Alright.
Okay, so that's 4 plus 3, that's 7. Which is not a 6. Importantly. Okay.
It would
It's a
be
big
it would be
difference.
an 8.
Oh yeah, plus 1, yeah.
yeah.
I mean, that's the same as a 7. Okay. Ask 1.
Alright. Oh god, none of these questions. Basically, I want to see if
What I'm gonna do
Basically-
here is, instead of this, I'm gonna do... Is it on this? You can treat this as a roll on a big spender.
really. I was actually going to look for. I mean, I can do that, but I was actually looking for other things as well, like dig for clues and all that. That's what I should have rolled, but
I will tell you what you find, as far as that's concerned.
okay. All right, so I'll roll. I'll just treat that roll as I rolled on a big spender.
So you get 2.
Okay.
Obviously, you
Damn
can't
thing.
have R&R, basic care, or me time. So that's either 2 things from the advanced gear list, or 2 things from the basic gear list, or 1 thing from the advanced and 2 things from the basic, or 4 things from the basic gear list.
Oh shit.
While Ozzy's searching for that, Theo just wants to go and check for any other motion sensors and physically disconnect them.
Yep.
So that they definitely won't come back online. And
Okay.
possibly see if those explosives and sensors are recoverable.
You find a camera system pointed at the door. You disconnect it.
Are there any useful explosives attached to that?
To the camera system? Sure. I mean, you can collect, I'll say, 4 grenades total.
Okay.
So if this is more grenades than you can carry in a group of grenades, and feel free to hand them out to the other players.
Okay.
Okay. So let's see. Okay. Take a quick look here. So 2 of our body armor is destroyed. So. So I'm gonna take the 2 basic gear, I suppose. 2 body armors. So I know. Theo's armor broke as well.
Yeah,
Last
because
session.
the thing is, you were a bounty hunter back when you were living here before any of the trouble with Grimcrest. So
Right.
you've got a stash here that was hidden well enough that Grimcrest never found it. Like in some kind of like fucking lead line hidey hole or something.
I am pretty sure you told me my armor's a recharge, which it did, because we have.
Well, you have to repair it.
Well, his armor is special. His can recharge 1, and otherwise he needs to repair it for the other one.
Oh,
They can also be repaired with tackbacks.
Yes, anyone's armor.
Oh, I
can
did
be
not know
repaired
that.
with tactics.
Okay.
There
then,
was time to do that, which is what I've been assuming. Alright, I'd mark that.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll just take the one body armor, and there's not a lot of basic gear, to be honest. Maybe.
Well, you did lose your pistol as well.
I did, but I don't really care about that. I want like maybe I just want some potential medical stuff to help Luna.
So another tactical pack with some medical supplies.
Yeah.
Also on the basic list, or as far as basic equipment is concerned, maybe some painkillers.
I already have those right now, and he's already taken them.
Yes, what would Ozzy be packing?
The entire underfloor void is just painkillers.
Oh yeah, that would be a perfect.
$1,000s of
That would be the perfect thing. Like the medical supplies he finds is the painkillers.
Oh yeah.
It's
And
the entire bathroom cupboard.
some good stuff too.
Oh,
This.
you're not going to shit for a week, are you?
Oh, some of this. Well, only some of this is going to be for me. And the rest of it, Luna will need this. I feel like.
Question for Space Master, I might have to roll on this. Is there anything about the camera system that is a transmitter that would tell anyone it has gone off?
Yes.
Shit. Ozzy, make it quick, they know we're here. Or they know someone's here.
Oof.
Shit. Well, he's going to Well, the one thing I did want him to find, look for like in his room, if his room where him and his husband slept, if there was any of his husband's belongings left, that.
Yes.
Maybe
you find you find in a trash can a shattered picture frame which you know used to have a picture of you, your husband, and your daughter. There is no picture in it. In some of the wardrobes, you can find some of your and your husband's old clothes, and you find that your pretty much all of the essentials that your daughter owned are gone.
Is there anything in that room?
Yeah.
Is there
He's
anything
going
in
to
that
start.
room?
Yeah, he's going to look there as well. His eyes are kind of full up with tears now. He's not holding them back anymore. He's going to look.
But you have some clothing that belonged to your husband, or a piece of jewelry or something.
Let's say like a necklace, like a necklace that he had.
Mm-hmm.
That he wore a lot.
Is there nothing in her room? Anything of
Yeah, that's
interest?
from. Yeah.
All right.
I'm looking at. Yeah.
There
Looking there real quick.
Not much.
Okay.
There are some things left behind. There is a bit of a mess. It looks like this place was left in a hurry. And a lot of things were taken. Notably, like clothes that she would wear a lot and things like that.
He's gonna leave out a heavy sigh, and just.
Ozzy, I hate to feel
Well,
like I'm rushed. We need to get
Aren't you
out
down?
of here.
Did you guys come up?
I imagine Tad would have sort of kept his distance a little bit, or sort of staying in the hallways, just to keep an eye on Ozzy, making sure no one sneaks up on him or whatever, but not actively getting involved or snooping around anything.
Right, but he takes note of what he sees in his daughter's room and nods and just heads out with everybody. And his eyes are red and there's tears streaming, and he just says, "Let's go. Let's get out of here."
Okay.
And is there any what? Are we able to get to the car?
You can get back to the car, but before anyone arrives, we'll see that next time. Also, did you get anything from the advanced list? Because you did get 2 items from two choices from the list of Apex Bender.
Oh, I got 2 choices. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So you get 1 item on the advanced list, or 1 more or 2 more items from the basic gear list.
Prosthetic gear.
I think that's I think that's an enhancement, so I'm not going to allow that.
Oh.
A modification. Yeah, prosthetic gear mod. Unless you have a surgery table in your apartment in the secret space, I think not.
No.
Let me know if you do.
Alright, so advanced gear. Let's
You have to fucking have a firefight to defend
Alright,
Mac while he's
Okay,
doing
so-
surgery.
advanced gear. I do have a tactical pack. I already have one. I don't think I have it on me, but let's say, you know what? There's an assault rifle in there.
Alright.
And
Ultimate.
Also, you can have things from the black market list on this as well.
ooh, missile launcher. I'll take some. And you know what? I'm going to take a sniper rifle as well. Actually, I'll take the sniper rifle instead of the assault rifle. Maybe I should get the assault rifle. You know, I'll take the sniper rifle. And I will take. Tactical cloak or.
Tactical cloak is active camouflage.
Right. Yeah. Let's. I guess we can take the tactical cloak. We're gonna try to sneak out of place. So I'll take. There's a tactical cloak, sniper rifle, and tactical cloak.
Okay.
And he shoves and he hands Tad the sniper rifle. Here. I know you've been wanting one for a while.
Alright, fine. I'll be nice to you, and you can have both. You're only supposed to have one.
Did he already have one?
No, on the one, you're only allowed one from the advanced gear list.
Oh.
Because you get
Oh,
so you get two things from Hey Big Spender. You've already taken basic gear.
Alright. Alright, then I'll just take the sniper rifle? I mean, I think I might take the tactical
Let's do
cloak.
this later.
I didn't. Yeah, I can't decide. Tactical cloak, because I'll just take another tactical cloak. Because I don't know how many other people have a tactical cloak on them, but
Does anyone have a tactical cloak?
I don't believe so.
Don't think so.
Luna has a unique custom item that is a hologram belt buckle. That's
I'll
it.
take the tactical cloak.
Okay. Alright, so let's go through our hooks, because I know Jerry had to leave.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry.
Jerry, you can go
we-
first, and we'll you can leave as soon as you like.
Yeah, I've got Ozzy's past pains targeting our backs. I'll help him leave it behind and find peace. I think that kind of came up towards the end.
Yeah.
Like looking through the apartment and whatnot.
Mhm.
Yep.
Stole from Reminatia that still hasn't come up, and having slight romantic feelings to Lily and Luna that the others don't yet know. Not really. A tiny bit, but not super much.
Time and place, and it wasn't.
Yeah, it's not really
it wasn't.
relevant.
Yeah, but I think the like the Aussie's past thing sort of came up a little bit.
Everything is Aussie's past.
Yeah,
Mhm.
The entire session was Aussie's past.
yeah.
Well,
So I
well, there's some
personally
other
I'd
stuff.
mark that.
But yeah, there will be. I have a feeling there's more coming up soon for other people. So it's just we just happen to be in an area where he's from, and it's. I mean,
It's completely fine the way we're doing advancements now. It's irrelevant.
Yeah. Yep, I'd say that's one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't believe any of mine came up.
Okay.
Likewise,
What about
the
the-
nearest I got
Wait,
was
what about your
sorry.
being scared
You're
by
free-
Ozzy?
The freezing thing.
Yeah,
Well, that's true.
yeah, I suppose it
Oh,
was
yeah,
more
yeah.
the fact that it's fear of a mother, but I suppose it's those responses that are, yeah, I guess technically, yeah, that did. I just didn't want to force it, sort of thing.
No, you
Yeah.
weren't forcing it. That was
No,
pretty
it was
pretty
appropriate.
obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have been shot. You are a ball of anxiety at this point. This is a great time to have an emotional breakdown.
It's true, yeah.
We will patch you up as best we can. This is no comfort in the moment. When you are essentially thinking you'd like to be in an ambulance, but you can't.
Congratulations, world. You've given her even more reason to be a pacifist. Then you don't have to be near situations that mean you get shot.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
I don't think I really got any in for Theo either. No tad indiscretions. Didn't get the opportunity for clumsiness. Would have gone for it. Could understand why I wasn't. And little tiny bit of obsession with trying to start the car remotely, but wasn't relevant in any way. Not important.
Okay.
I should have asked whether Tad thought the goons were sexy. This should just be my default question. Whenever Tad is talking to anyone, I should just be asking, does Tad fancy them?
I mean, Tad bloody fancies everyone.
He's not even pansexual. He's
It's
omnisexual.
true. Yeah, this is a universe in which those words have even more meaning. The pure spectrum available to him is
Oh, yeah,
astonishing.
Yeah.
It's like,
Xenophilia has a different meaning when it comes to Tad.
It's like you ever seen Futurama? And the winner of Miss Universe is this being of bloody gaseous power. I am a being of gaseous power.
I wish for universal peace.
I
I
think
always
Oz,
want world peace. It's very boring.
I think Oz is gonna be acting more stupid in these coming sessions. Mostly in the
Being reckless.
self-sacrificial sort of thing. Because now he just realized what just happened. He just keeps feeling he's continuously feeling like he's just causing all these problems now when he normally wouldn't be causing all these problems, and he feels like he's fucking everything up, hurting everybody, and
Yeah.
so he's tearing up. He's on the verge of instead of a breakdown, he had a blow up. But now he's gonna have a breakdown.
Yeah.
I did not ask the right question at the time, but does the transmitter that alerted that the explosives had gone off include any images of who's present? Like, has that camera been tracking us as we strip the apartment?
It was affected by the EMP.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not recorded anything since the EMP went off.
Okay. So they would know that there was an explosion.
Yes,
They'd probably know it was the
this
window
person
explosive,
called Ozzy's
but
house,
that's what
who they know very much about.
Yeah, yeah. On the other hand, scummy area, random burglar, window.
It's possible,
They don't know for sure.
but
They
they're
don't
going
know
to
for sure,
investigate.
but they'll probably send someone to investigate, yes. But we're leaving, that's the point.
You better be.
We are halfway down the stairs. And if we're not, then Theo is picking people up and carrying, which he can. Do not imagine he cannot do this.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Oh, weren't there more questions?
Yeah, we've got to do the other hooks.
Oh. Oh.
Y'all got any hooks?
Who's... Oh, me. Jesus Christ. Okay, so the sensor pack, yeah, I used it, but it didn't, the EMP didn't hit it this time, so I'm not applying that. The painkiller thing, I mentioned it towards the end, but no conflict of anybody finding out was present in the moment, and because in that particular moment, it was just Ozzy and Dr. Theo in that, and just in there. So
Stayed outside your door.
what's that?
Tad stayed
There-
outside your door.
All right. Did he see?
Yeah.
Did he see the painkiller thing?
Probably not, no.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm not gonna apply that. That one didn't come up yet, but it probably will soon. Dr. Linus naivety will put us at risk. Now, to replace that Ozzy will put us at risk or put us in potential dangerous circumstances. But but that one didn't apply here really at all. I had a vision of Wardrog's face and the whole blah blah blah. Relive the horror. Blah 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 blah. What happened to me and my family? He has my daughter. Must take measures to stop the Grim Press Company for further harm against me, my allies, and my daughter. I suppose that counted here.
Yeah. You can count that.
Yeah, and that's all I got for hooks.
Okay. So, how many have we got?
I got one. Dr. Luna got one. Tad got one. Did Theo get one? A hook or a hook applied?
Only if you count that you really wanted that car to start his way.
I don't think so.
That's entirely fair. It was more
Yeah.
a character quirk than anything that was meant to impact the narrative.
All right. So that's 3 right there, I suppose. Unless I'm missing one.
I think that's correct.
Yeah.
So, did you complete a mission or contract?
No.
No.
Why not? No.
Because the stupid car
There
wouldn't
were
start.
goons in the way.
Damn cars.
Because we was having too much fun bloody having chats with the guy from Lilo and Stitch. Really bad friend.
I guess so.
Vesper and Massive Richie.
Massive riches, yes.
Esper and bitch.
Yeah.
Did you learn something new and important about the universe?
Guns hurt.
Is that new?
I feel like we knew this.
Suppose.
What Well, we did, but the ship. I think that counted.
Yeah,
Learning about the
we
ship.
do.
Mm.
We know Grimcrest is prepping a ship and that they have loaded a moth thing onto it.
Yes. And they also have a squid thing.
Yes.
Yes. So that is go and get some friends at some point.
And they had a
Whether
many
it's
legged
important
thing, but
about the universe, I don't know.
I got a thing for many-legged things.
Yeah, he's gone.
yeah.
Leggy boy has passed away.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 1 XP. Did we make a new enemy or thwart an existing enemy?
No.
I
wasn't
think
now
so.
let's-
We thwarted the goons and just got information from them and left.
Yeah.
Because we didn't really do anything that would stop them.
Yeah.
We just talked to them and left.
We
Um,
pumped them for information. They didn't get anything. Well, they've got some fake drugs.
Oh, they got drugs. They just didn't.
Personally, I
you-
feel like we
Got-
scored a victory against them.
They just didn't ingest them properly.
But you-
I don't think that one really applied. I don't think we have thwarted anybody.
And I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling cyberpunks.
Yeah.
Indeed.
It's the last question for the advancements. Did everybody have a mental breakdown?
Was there a big moment that hinged on a crucial role? That should be one. I think not everyone had a mental breakdown.
I mean-
maybe 2 characters had a mental breakdown.
Luna getting severely and permanently injured because she rolled badly.
Well, I mean,
She didn't roll that
Question?
badly. She took 1 stress
No.
and then she she took a calamity.
It
Which was
forced a
interesting.
calamity.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there was my roll on using my new ability that ultimately failed.
Question at her. Hmm.
And arguably, we would have got into a fight with the goons had Tad rolled poorly.
Mm.
Yes. I would have ensured
Well,
that that
Tad ro-
happened.
Oh, yeah.
If Tad rolled poorly, Ozzy would have jumped in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you probably would have
Oh.
intimidated them instead.
Yeah.
I think Tad would have wanted to, wanted to keep it cordial, but if needs to be like he bloody, he would have bloody given them some toxin rather than anything else, like any drugs.
I don't think they would have let you kiss them.
Oh no, it's like
He doesn't have to kiss them, he just prefers to.
Right.
If you want,
But,
he can roll manipulate and have and apply his sex appeal move, and then use toxin to kiss him.
I mean,
Which is
that's
interesting
what you'd
because
expect,
unless if like that only works if you've got my if like me you allow the essentially like the multi-class moves because those are from 2 different playbooks. One is scoundrel, the other one is infiltrator.
Yes. Oh yeah. Sorry, I just saw something funny. I'll share it.
Again, god damn it, Thunder.
Was there any
Yeah.
other
That's it. That is it. So, do you think that that last one, a big moment hinge on a crucial role applied? It's up to you guys.
I'm not really sure because it's like, I mean, there's that car. I mean, we got away in that moment.
You did.
I think that might have could applied. I mean, part of me wants to hold off an advancement because it's like we're getting a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Because we're getting quite a bit. We're getting more stuff than we can.
It depends on if you view having managed to avoid a combat situation as important, I suppose.
Nah, that's not important.
A crucial moment would consider be a life or death situation, correct?
Or something that, is crucial to your mission.
I mean, like, get into a fight will probably slow us down, but it wouldn't.
I think finding out information about the Groomcrest ship is pretty crucial to our mission. But that's me.
I mean, it's possible that your mission could have been fucked up if you had been discovered immediately and, they called for backup and had you guys... Like, you guys would have had a lot more of a struggle because there would have been a high alert.
Yeah.
So, it's up to you if you want to take that or not.
So, how many advances would you say we've had in this one then?
Between 0 and 1.
Yeah, you've got you've gained 3 XP, and your XP tally is at 1 again.
Well, it's 3 between us.
No, it's.
If we have any left over from last week.
It's not 3 between you because it's.
Or no. Oh. Okay.
You have a total of 5 in the XP tally.
Oh, because they're the global ones.
Yeah, those are the global ones. So you got. I'm saying you got 2 globals and 5 total in the shed. So that splits up as 3 each and 1 XP left over in the shed.
Oh, so
I think I'm at 4 out of 5 advances then.
I'm also at 4.
Okay.
I'm confused.
You get an advance.
I don't think we've gained an advance, but we're at 4 out of 5 towards it.
Okay.
Okay.
You've gained 3 XP. So if you had only 1, you now have 4.
I had 0, so.
We should be on the same position.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think we all had 0. So.
Okay, then I miscounted. I'll come back down to 3.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright. For once, you don't get an advance this session.
Yes,
That's okay.
Yeah, I'm okay with that too.
I hope you enjoyed it anyway.
Yeah.
I think there was some good tension.
Yeah.
I think Ozzy's going to have. When they're back on the ship for downtime, he's just gonna shut down, or something. There might be a side of him shown that he hasn't really shown, like just a lot of vulnerability.
Yep.
Because he doesn't. He's causing problems, and that's really hitting him hard. In addition to fucking everything else that's going on.
So you're saying, I'm causing all manner of problems.
goddamn hole in your pants.
Yeah, Ozzy is a goddamn degenerate.
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, you need to talk to Pat about that.
It's more appropriate.
A
Yeah.
question, by the way. On the sheet it says, in regards to calamities, that your 10th you take your big bad one. But there are only 7 calamities in the list that you get given.
That must be a typo then. I'm just going to say when you run out.
Okay.
And
Unless you-
I will say that if you and I discuss it, we can have custom calamities which will replace one of the existing ones.
Yeah. Because like all mine that are left are shit goes down with your order. And that a lot of them don't, like, they won't have as big of an impact
Uh-huh.
because she's not, actively returning to them at the minute.
Well,
Well, I mean, like the calamities don't have to happen right immediately.
they don't. It can take time.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's all good.
How many calamities have you taken so far?
2.
2. So, terrible wind and what
And
else?
gain telekinetic power.
Ah, fair. Yeah, I've only gotten terrible wind.
I'm working on my first. And I want it because it's good.
Yeah.
The first one just is. It's more areas of expertise, which I assume
Yeah.
is your intellect panics, decides they don't know enough and need to learn more to
Can
solve
we-
more problems.
Can we only take calamities from our base archetype?
Like I said, if you discuss it with
Yeah.
me, we can swap things around.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, there are some things that wouldn't make much sense from the other playbooks, like from
Because
your
these
for
are the
your
ones I've
character, I
got
mean.
left.
Yeah. Oh.
I did notice too, there's a universal move to prevent your final calamity from taking hold.
Ooh.
There's one called Death is Not the End, where as long as there's reasonable doubt
I think we
about your
definitely
character's death,
we
they
definitely
may
need to
show up in
change
the
your
next scene, but I don't think we're going to get that.
we definitely need to change your last one, Laura. I think
Yeah.
the others could all work.
Yeah. The last one obviously is the be all and end all one.
Yeah, the last one. I mean, if we ever get to it, that doesn't make sense for Lillian. Really,
exactly.
the others could certainly work, except instead of essentially being your order, this is going to relate to your actions and the actions of the other psionics
Yeah.
of your species.
Cool. Okay.
Right, I'm gonna make like a tree and log her off.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Take care, all.
Good night.
Okay.
Take care,
Have a
lovelies.
good night.
Good night.
Have a good
Love you all.
night.
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye. Bye.
Bye.